And there we are, it started. 24 hours of live entertainment. Auctions, non-stop auctions all the way through, 24 hours. And 15% of every cash auction will go to the CEO Sleep Out charity on behalf of the Mayor of Middlesbrough as a thank you for everything he's done in supporting us when we needed it at the beginning. So there's a little thank you there going on, and that's what we're doing for 24 hours. Is all the coin jockeys are for 24 hours, keeping round the clock to keep this channel going all the way through. Morning, Marie. How are you? Nice to see you. Everybody up bright and early, ready. Everybody had all your sleep. There's going to be lots going on, so I hope you have plenty of sleep. And it's going to be bandit country, it is. Bandit country. All the bandits need to be choosing what time you're going to be watching and logging on, because there's going to be auctions all the way through for 24 hours. And if you happen to be a bandit that's watching when not many other people are, then you're going to be a bandit that sort of has it right off and does very well. Hello, RJ, nice to see you. Hello, Chris. Casper, thank you. Enough? Casper? Enough?
Bye.
Nice to see you, RJ. Nice to see you, Chris. Add me porridge, says Marie. Ready for them bandits. That's it. There's John. Hello, Ian. I hope all goes well on the 24-hour show. Thank you very much, John. So, yeah, there's Warren. There he is. Hello, mate. Are you ready? So, this is going to be fun, I reckon. So, I'm on a... Let's see if I can give you a bit of a run-up. Thinking I might need to get myself a big stick to protect myself from the bandits at midnight till 3. Absolutely. Hello, Popcorn King. John Benson as well. Everybody's logging in. Great. So you've got it going on all the way through. Hello, Jack. Got it going on all the way through, you have. Katie as well. Hello, Katie. Everybody popping in. That's wonderful. So every hour, Hello, Gary. Nice to see you. Nice shirt, says Jack. This is the shirt that I was wearing. It's got sort of loads of signatures on it somewhere. Different places. It's got loads of different signatures on it. And this is the one I wore on the second day that I went to the mint. So this would be on the Saturday that I went to the mint. And on top of that, right, and what we can do is we can write anybody's name on the shirt as well that that donates via the super chat, and the shirt will come with the cufflinks I wore on a day, which is my favourite Frankenstein cufflinks. Right, the one and only Frankenstein cufflinks, my personal cufflinks, wore on a day with the shirt when I flashed it all off. Hello, Steve. Steve will tell you, and Scott, when I was there. These are the cufflinks I was wearing. So, the cost of those cufflinks now puts the value of the shirt quite a bit more. Right, the charity is CEO Sleep Out that we're raising money for. And they're going to get all of the super chat donations topped up by us. So, because instead of losing 30% to YouTube, we'll top it up. So any super chat donations come in, it'll all go to them. And 15% of every cash auction will go to them. All the way through for 24 hours. And every single coin jockey is going to do cash and coin auctions. Pardon me, every single one. So it's called CEO Sleep Out. And it's a thing aimed at businesses to sort of a way of raising money for the people that are less fortunate than ourselves, that are, you know, that are in that position, which is great. Love the idea, love the charity. and it was the mayor's choice, but I do love it. Hello, Angela. Nice to see you. So, and anyway, so this was one I was wearing on the day when I went to the mint on the Saturday. The one Hannibal was the one I wore on the Friday. This is the one I wore on the Saturday. Oh, for the homeless, yes, that's the one. So all of the super chat money, all the way through the 24 hours, will go to them. We'll top that up, whatever that is. No donations in points, obviously. No donations in points or vouchers. And no points or vouchers for the auctions. Purchases, yes. Auctions, no. So we're all sort of, hello Marie. So we're all, oh, I just said hello to me. So we're all sort of up to date. Anybody got any questions? The coin jockeys are going to be doing the COAs all the way through. They're going to do one for cash, one for coins all the way through. So it is bandit time, because depending on what time you're on, you could win one for £1 coin or £1 if there's no one else on and there's no one else bidding against you. So there you go. So that's what's going on all the way through. Worth keeping the admin page open, Ian. Absolutely it is. Yeah, keep the admin page open, because it's going to be coins, cash, coins, cash, coins, cash all the way through. There's 6 regular homeless in my high street at the moment. So sad. Yeah, see, maybe this can help some of those. Well, at the moment, I think this one is going towards the Middlesbrough branch. Hello, Lee. Nice to see you, mate. Ian, can the CJs bid on their own auctions? Yeah, it's very important now. It's very, very important all the way through. Should have mentioned this, Warren. And in fact, I was going to send a text out, so this is a good idea. This has come up. All the coin jockeys are allowed to bid in both cash and coin auctions. Just makes it easier when they do make a bid, is if they just type the words, I am bidding. Make it nice and clear. Nice and succinct, no one can get confused then. You put your number in, I am bidding, and then everybody knows you're bidding. Right? And remember also, if we're plugging anything as a business, because what this is the tail end of, oh, thank you, Katie Hole, that's wonderful. Let's start this off, she says. That's wonderful. Where did I put them? There's one. Where did you put me in? If everybody makes a note of who donated, then I will write them on the shirt. So that's brilliant. And everybody gets their name on the shirt when it gets won by the winner, who should be over the moon winning this shirt, because it's got my cufflinks with it. And as much as we can now, what everybody else didn't know was, because I forgot to tell them all, Warren included and all the rest of it, is I forgot to tell everybody that I'm going to start the auction for this one now, and then we'll finish the auction off at the end of the show tomorrow. So where people can try and remember who's up to date with the highest bid so far. So if somebody wants to start me off for the shirt and the cufflinks, and you'd be looking at about, I don't know, how much have we charged for the cufflinks, Frankenstein cufflinks? We must be charging 40, 50 quid or somewhere around there, because they're the proper coin cufflinks. So my Frankensteins plus the shirt. So someone started bidding off on that, and then we'll keep that running in the background. £50 a pair. So they're 50 quid a pair. I'm putting them in. The largest single donation over the 24 hours, another thing I forgot to tell all the coin jockeys, which Warren will no doubt help pass on, and so will you other chapesses there, to the other coin jockeys, is the largest single donation from anyone, and that wins a mystery prize. We don't know what that mystery prize is going to be yet, but just to entice people to make a donation, thank you, Popcoin King. And remember, they'll get the entire amount of that, so there won't be any 30%. And of course, the coin jockeys will keep a tally of how much comes in from the donations throughout the day. So nice. So we've raised £4 before we've even started for CEO. People can donate via admin, that's fine, but they can't use points or vouchers. So the biggest donation by admin or by super chat doesn't matter, as long as they're paying cash by admin. People can't go and use points. If you use points, I have to put the money in, and I'm putting in enough with the 30% and 15%. Got it? Any questions before we start? Everybody up to date with all the rules is? I mentioned the things I've got to mention. Got 2 people come straight in as ready for a little bit of a donation, which is wonderful. So, just because you're the first ones here, I literally took out something a bit tasty. And I'm only on for an hour, remember, so at 1 o'clock, John Gamble's coming on. Hi Ian, it's Lizzie from the Saturday Wales visit on the scooter. Hello Lizzie, I remember you, nice to see you. There's that kiss back. Thanks very much. Nice to see you, nice for you popping in. So, something a bit nice here, right? What I've got here, now pay attention, this is a nice big one, pay attention. We've got the old Navy coin, Belfast, upside down writing with a full error. So there's 50 quid's worth on our website. I thought I was on 1 to 4. Ah, you're absolutely right. You're a phone call I forgot to have, Scott. Oh, I'm so sorry. John got missed out on I missed John out on a slot. So I said to him, it was late last night actually, and I meant to call you, but I didn't know if you'd still be up. And then I forgot this morning. And I spoke to John about doing the 1 till 2, because I know you stepped in at that to do me a really big favour. So he was quite happy to do the 1 till 2 and you do 2 till 4. Is that all right with you? Sorry, I really am sorry. Hello, best ever, nice to see you. Which charity do the super chats go to? They go to the CEO Sleep Out charity, and this is on behalf of the Middlesbrough branch. Thanks very much. So you've got an upside down full error, which is about 50 quid. Then you've got an upside down Belfast or Navy, whatever you want to call it. These are all spanking condition, came out of sealed bags, these did. So these are as close to uncirculated as you can get, and you won't get them in this condition in change now, not after 4 years. So you've got an upside down Navy. You've got an upside down Britannia, again, spanking gleaming condition. You've got, and these are 2015, Britannia 2015, and you've got a Britannia writing correct. So you've got a Britannia upside down 2015, and you've got one writing correct. So you've got both versions of the Britannia, and you've got both versions of the Navy upside down and writing correct, and both versions gleaming of the error upside down and writing correct. Got the Navy 2015, you got the Britannia 2015 upside down writing correct, and an error writing correct upside down for the Navy. So you've got 6 coins there. On our website that would be probably over 200 quid's worth, would that be? 100, about 200 quid's worth that would be. So first auction, let's have the first auction in, I don't know, what would you prefer, cash or coin? Which way do you want to start it off? I'll count down from 5, see what we got come in. 5, 4, what do you want, cash or coin? 3, how should we start? 2, not that it matters, but you know, we'll start somewhere. Cash, says Tracy Morgatroyd. She was the first one. Okay, here we are. We're in a cash. We're in a cash. 42 watchers. We've got straight off. Remember, everybody, if you're thinking about bidding, you must be a member of our site. If you're not a member of our site, you've got to go to www.thegreatbritishcoinhunt.com and go and become a member. Don't tell us, if I win, I'll become a member. Because if you're not a member, we won't take your bid. And the cash is paid through the admin section of our site. If you don't know how to do that, please ask and someone will give you the link to show you how to pay. But you must be a member of our site. Please hit the like button, everybody. Bids open, £5 will start it off. Tracy's in with a £5. Marie's in with 10. So I'm going to write on the envelope, set of 6, Britannia, Belfast error. I call it that anyway. 2 of each. Actually, it's 1 of each. Upside down. 1 of each. Right in. Correct. No, not at all. Not at all. Can you hear me? I see that your comments ain't there, but can you hear me? Just text me to say whether you can hear me. I think you might have inadvertently hidden yourself then, because there's no reason to hide you, so you might have inadvertently hidden yourself. I think that's what we figured out the other day, because the same thing happened to Amy the other day, if you can hear me, and her comments weren't showing up. When I was logged in as me, her, I could see that she was making a comment, but they weren't showing up on the screen. So what we said to her was, maybe she touched it and hidden herself, so you could have done that. So click on your own name and see whether or not you've done that, and see if it lets you unhide or something like that, or unhide comments or something. We're up to 30 quid at the moment and we're counting down, and we ain't messing about, and every single one of these is gleaming. Look, I'll just pick one up. That's the error one. This is all in the same batch. That's one. You can see how gleaming that is. There's no way you're going to get a set like this in this condition from anybody else, I don't think. I had the foresight to know what I was doing 4 years ago with these, 3 years ago. You might be able to buy cheaper coins, but you will never get a set, I don't think, in this kind of condition. In fact, I'll just open them all up so you can actually see the condition of every single one. You can see it gleaming, and the light's not very good in this room. There's a Britannia, one of the Britannias. Counting down, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Ian, stop touching the coins. Okay. I stopped touching the coins. Just I didn't think you could probably see it through the plastic, but I stopped touching the coins. The best leads with 45. You are a member, aren't you? The best ever. I probably just forgot who you are, that's all. But you know, I'm just double checking. We're making sure everybody's a member. £45, unbelievable. That's you told Ian, absolutely. Alan, thanks Alan. Malcolm Mitchell's in at 50. Left that a bit late, mate, but you just got there. Try not to leave it too late, people, because of the time delay and things like that. I don't want anybody getting upset. The best ever goes straight in at 55. You got 200 quid's worth of kit, in my humble opinion, plus any value you put on top of that for having all 6 of them in spanking condition. Absolutely spanking condition. Kept separate with a bag all this time. Counting down. Down to 11. Brilliantly. Pardon me. Best ever's winning with 55 quid at the moment. Popcorn King, you're missing the trick here. So are you, Dragon Lord Coins. Six, 5, 58 from Malcolm Mitchell. 58 bid from Malcolm Mitchell. Best ever's in at 60. So best ever's back in at 60. He knows the value of these. He's not messing about. 41 watchers, look. How are you even thinking about this, some of you? This is the one to kick it off. This is a good one to kick it off. And it looks like somebody is going to be a bandit. Getting down there, 8, 7, 6, 5, 60 quid and it's going for 65 from Malcolm Mitchell. 65 from Malcolm Mitchell. Every single one of them spanking. Straight in the envelope. Best ever's in at 70. If you want my advice, now we're where we are with the bidding, if you want the other person to get out, I would start putting them in at £10 at a go. That's just my advice. Remember, the more you mess about with the pounds and £2, the longer the auctions take. Hello, Paul. Nice to see you. This is a set of 6, right and correct, upside down, Belfast and Britannia, and 2 errors. So you've got a full set all the way through of each. 2015s, over 200 quid's worth. Going for about 70 quid at the minute. Going once. Going twice. And sold to the best ever for 70 quid. Okay, best ever, go over to the admin listing please straight away and settle that. One by the best ever. And Alan, if you got my number, text me your last name. For £70. Hello Judith. That was brilliant. And there's you. Ian, I don't have your number. One of them will pop it up for you. And you should have it on the site, you should have it on a compliment slip. It's plastered everywhere. If you're a customer of ours, you've got a compliment slip, so it should be on there. But one of them will pop up my number, and then you can text me. Just text me your last name. You know, I just need you to say it's the best ever. My name is. That'll do. And then go and pay that, and make sure that you put your full details into the site. And then we get that off to you. There it is. Call me maybe. a message. There's a box there to put a message in, special instructions box. So put a message in there to say that you've won, you're the best ever, your username is the best ever, and you've just won the HMS Belfast and Britannia set. And then if you could do that and come quick as you can and come back here, because then we don't exclude you, you see, and you don't miss out on the next one. You might want to bid on it, you might not. So you go and do that, come back here and let us know you've done it, and that'll be brilliant. And we're off to a good start. So did many of you watch that vid I put up about the, oh look at my nose again, about the 10p's? Hello Malcolm. Another Malcolm. Hello Hannah, nice to see you, love. I haven't got around to talking to either of you or Steve yet, but hopefully Warren has been able to talk to you. Thanks Bungle, good start, good start. Good start. And then when Alan comes back, we'll be able to do that. Absolutely positive. Here, Warren, it seems like Danielle is having the same problem that we had the other day with Amy. Danielle feels like she's been blocked, but I know she hasn't been blocked. And Amy thought the same thing the other day. Do you remember? Her comments, she'd be making comments and her comments weren't showing up. And I don't know how that got fixed the other day. My only guess was, has somebody, did she block herself or did she hide herself and then maybe unhide it, which is what I suggested Danielle to do, but I don't think that's the case with Danielle, so I have no idea. Pardon me. So I don't know what's going on there. Does anybody else got any idea as to log out and log back in? Okay, try that, Danielle. Log out and log back in. Log out and in again. Hello Bungle, yeah, this is the one that was on that day. I'm waiting for an opening bid for this and it's going to come with my Frankenstein cufflinks. So, you know, you're looking at 50 quid for the cufflinks and the shirt and all the rest of it. Ian, did you manage to locate the pin? Ian, did you manage to locate the pin for your card? Oh yeah, no. No. I can only use that card over the phone or on the internet. Don't know what I've done with the pin. And I haven't got round to cancelling the card and getting a new pin. Might as well say the shirt is mine, says Hannah. Just need to get that. Okay, so right, going to do it again. Going to do it again. Exactly the same set again. I was cheeky. I got out 2 sets spanking. I won't take them out of the packet in case Judith tells me off again. Spanking, 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 spanking. Over 200 quid's worth again, right? And whatever value you put on their condition, all spanking. And let's have a bid of 1 coin. There you go. Straight in with that. Create new contact. Right, so Javid is now a coin tuber. Excellent. 50 coins leads with Malcolm. Malcolm's not messing about. There's a list of the coins you can bid in. Did you get my message this morning? Yeah, well, I have, Mark, but would you forgive me for not, unless it's urgent, I've got about 20 texts on there I haven't got round to responding to yet, and as soon as I come off here, I've got to shoot to Bournemouth to see me dad, you know, and then I've got to change. Unless one of you wants to pay 25 quid, and then I'll go out wearing the shirt looking like a lemon all day. So, Malcolm, pay attention, Malcolm. 1 for coin, 1 for cash, 1 for coin, 1 for cash, all the way through today, so that nobody can get it confused. So if an auction's just been done for cash, the next one's going to be coin. If one's just been done for coin, the next one's going to be done for cash, all the way around the 24 hours. Let's start again. Do I hear a bid of, say, let's just not mess about, do I hear a bid of, say, 10 coins or something for that? Let's get straight in. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, just get straight in there with the bid. Thanks, Mark. 8 coins from Javid. Well done, Javid. So, a real good touch to start with. Nice, expensive auctions. That's 400 quid's worth of kit going up already in 2 auctions. Makes it worth logging on for. You never know who's going to be doing what. 10 coins with Global Hunter. Nice to see you, Global Hunter, this morning, this afternoon. 15 from Chris Spree. Nice to see you, Chris. I did get your message, the best ever. Did you get mine? Because I've replied to it. So if you go and have a look at the message that I've sent you, you will see 25 coins from Gary Waring. Nice one, Gary. Yeah, so let's get it up to what it's worth. Gary, 25 coins. What a result this will be. Turning a load of old spares into these 6. Spanking shiny. And a full set-ish. Well, not a full set because you have got a couple of other errors missing and that kind of thing. But nearly a full set because you've got an error upside down and right and correct of the Navy, and you've got upside down and right and correct of the Britannia and the Belfast. Beg your pardon. There you go, mate. So we're counting down now. Got down to 11 and 10. So we're finishing off. Gary leads with 25 coins. That is a cheap bandit price. Told you it'd be bandit country today. You're going to get some bargains today. And we should raise a little bit of money for the pot. Yes, I'll explain. It'd be easier for me to explain rather than type it all away, Alan. So when you go through the checkout, there is an option to choose bank or choose card. If you choose bank, don't really want bank payments on these auctions and stuff, but if I have to have one, I'll have one. So you choose that option, and then when you choose that option and click the button, it will give you, look at the screen in front of you, and it will give you our bank details. It will tell you our sort code and account number, and then you can go online to your bank account, and then you add us as a payee to your bank account with our details, and then send us the money. And make sure you put your name in the reference that matches the name on the order. When you send the money over from your bank account, you put your name on the reference, same name that's on the order. You got it? So let me know you understood that. Hello, Lady Boy Bob. Let's see if I have to get that. Hello, Ian speaking. Oh, hello, Diane. Yeah, literally, I'm just on my slot on the channel, and Fran's in the bathroom, so I'll get her to give you a ring in a bit. All right, lovely. Bye. Sorry about that. So, did you get that? Bestest ever? Yeah, not really, as I have ADHD and autism. Right. So, you need to go on to the listing on the Warren, would you put up the admin listing link, please? This is where you need to go to pay the money, Alan. Warren will put up a link. You need to click on this link, and they're priced at £1 each. So you need to buy 70 of them in order to make £70. There's the link. So go on to that link and you buy £70 worth. You've got it? Just like any other purchase on the internet. You click on that link and you buy £70 worth. You add it to your checkout and then you adjust the quantity to 70. So you should be able to follow that through okay. If someone pays me 25 quid into the pot, I would. Otherwise, not really. I don't particularly want to go out all day to Bournemouth to go and see my dad dressed like a Wally. But it's a little gauntlet, you think. I don't mind looking and feeling a Wally if somebody pays for it. So if you want to... Somebody chucks 25 quid in a pot, I will. Oops. Found an old coin box. I'm going to use it for my cufflinks. It's got little compartmenty bits. I thought, oh, I've been looking for a box for my cufflinks. Oh, it's going to be mine. What's after the forward lash? What's after the forward slash. Ian, come to Glastonbury, you'll look normal. Yeah. Hello, Nanny Sue. Hello, A1 Coins. So maybe somebody can help the best ever in being able to do what he needs to do. The only thing I can say to you, Alan, is you need to click on that link and you need to buy on that link. So if you're paying by bank account, you need to go on that link, you need to buy, you need to add it to your basket like any other thing, like you buy on Amazon or whatever. You need to add it to your basket, you need to make sure that it says 70 of them, so that it's £70. And then you need to click on to continue the sale, and you need to choose the bit that says bank deposit. Then it will create the sale, even though it's not been paid for, it will create the sale. You then send the money to our bank account because it tells you what our bank account is. So you then take our bank account details, write down our sort code, write down our bank account details, get a pen and paper, write down the sort code, write down the account number. Then you have to log into your bank account separately and create us as a payee so that you can send money to us via the bank. It's the only way you can send money bank to bank is if you create in your bank a payee of the person you want to pay, namely us. See? Right, so hello Lorna, where did we get to? We've got a Britannia 2015 upside down and writing correct, all in close to uncirculated spanking condition, all out brand new seal bags, right, all uncirculated jobs. So 2015 Britannia upside down and writing correct. A Navy Belfast upside down and writing correct. Hello Suzanne, this is a bid for everybody. And an error upside down and an error writing correct. You've got 6 coins there worth over 200 quid, and we're up to a silly amount of coins. So come on Global, I've thrown a challenge down to you. If you fancy having a giggle, whack it straight in, and I will. And I'll even take a couple of little bids throughout the day. I'll get Fran to take a couple to prove it, that I did wear it all day, wherever I go. Admin or Super Chat, I don't mind. Admin's better off. And you better tell me too, because all the dings have been taken off my phone. We don't hear it ding, ding, ding anymore. It's too many. It's driving Fran up the wall. Hello, Robin. So, where are we on the bidding? Do you know, Warren? Gary won the coins auction for 25 coins. You bandit, Gary. Set 6, Tanya, and Belfast. 2 times errors. Gary wearing 25 coins. Wow. Gary wearing 25 coins. He's in there. No one's had any coins left. You've had them already. Well, if no one's got any coins left, then all these auctions for the next 24 hours are going to be very costly for me, aren't they? Which shirt is that, Ian? So this is the one from the Saturday. The one you got, if you remember, was the one from the Friday, because the one you got was the one that Amy put up for sale when I wasn't there, if you remember. And I communicated to Amy by text, and I said, sell the shirt I'm wearing today, because I went out and bought 2 of them. I bought a pair of them. So the one you got is the one I wore on the Friday, which is the one that Amy auctioned off, and this one is the one I wore on the Saturday. and they've not all got the same people on them, etc. They're a bit different. This one today, because of the old mares thingy, the charity thing that we're doing, I'm going to put up the cufflinks that I was wearing on the Saturday that I went to them in. So that comes in with this shirt. Gary wearing 25 coins. Go and stick my 25 in an envelope, Gary. Got me? And I think, I have a funny feeling, Global, unless he's messing about, he might be messing about though, but I think he just put a challenge down to me a little while ago and I sort of said, yeah, all right then. So, now remember the only real business thing that we're pushing all weekend is the Gruffalo one, and the reason for that is the price doubles on Monday as promised all the way through, remember? Everybody that buys into that at the moment, $24.95, the price goes to $49.95 on Monday because our launch day is today. So as of Monday, the Gruffalo will double in price. Anybody gets in there, and all your $24.95s, remember, they all support us doing the stunt and paying for the Gruffalos to go into circulation. So there we go. Right, what else shall we have? Yeah, lots of extras with the Gruffalo packaging, and that will stay that as that until I change that, and it will certainly stay like that for the next week or so till we change that or make that a little bit different. So it'll come with all of those extras on the packaging, and we've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to do another auction. 10 minutes to do another auction. Now, what are we going to do? We want something that right, I'm going to finish on a big one. I'm going to finish on a big one that should have most of you bidding. And this is not going to be done anymore because all of the coin jockeys have got their instructions, if you like, as to how far or not they can go. And it will be entirely up to them how many they run throughout to make it easy for them, right? But they're all going to do roughly the same things to make it easy. Global Hunter order, I don't believe you. And you call me a nutcase, you lot, really? Okay. So we've got a £25 donation from Global Hunter. If I go out to Bournemouth to see me dad and do whatever I'm doing today, and I wear this shirt all the way through and look a pillock and video it. And you call me off my cake. I think that's brilliant. I think that's brilliant. I mean, it's absolutely brilliant. I've just confirmed it. He has made a £25 donation. That is the order number, and you know, I'm not going to say no to that. Yeah, sure. It's might be a day or two, Alan, but yeah, I will. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're nice and relaxed here. We can talk you through it. We can sort it out. So you know, you can still be part of the bidding and all the rest of it. I've got your number. I can talk to you, and I'll do that after the weekend. You need Fran to write on the front. Yeah, we'll get Fran to write on the front as well. And I've got two names here, Katie Hull and Popcoin King, two people that made a super chat donation. I will write their names on here as well. Anybody else wants to make a donation before we go, I'll write their names on the front. I'll get Fran to write your names on the front. I'll put your name down here. Fran can write your name on the front, and we'll go out wearing it all day, and she'll get to video me a couple of two. I've added you, Global Hunter. You'll be added as well there, right on the front. So you're more than welcome, Adam. We're a very relaxed bunch here, you'll find. You know, all of us make mistakes here and there. I make them every bloody day. But, you know, don't worry about it. We'll sort it all out, and then we'll have time to talk after the weekend. In the meantime, just enjoy the channel and the 24 hours. So, any of you bandits want to go on the shirt, come on, stick a quid in, stick 2 quid in, stick a fiver in, whatever. Tracy Murgatroyd, thank you, Tracy. And I promise you, Fran will write it on before I go out. That's brilliant. Thank you. Right, I'm going to give you a one-off massive auction. And I'm going to do this because I'm going to try and put a nice bit of something in a pot. 15% goes in the pot, remember? You ain't going to get this one very often, and you certainly ain't going to get this from anyone else in the 24 hours. This is for my session to finish off with a bang at 1 o'clock. John's coming on in 7 minutes. That's as long as you've got, right? Payment by cash via admin. You've got, yes, one-off massive auction. You've got £1,000 worth of points going into your account. Last due, couple of months, whatever coins come out, you've got £1,000 worth of points going in your account. Anybody can bid on it. You can't pay for it with points. You can't pay for it with a voucher. Hans Coins is going on there. Thank you, Hans Coins. There he is. That's wonderful. We might do all well. And then let all the jockeys and everybody know, all the super chat payments, write down the usernames. If anybody pays more than once, they go on there more than once. Put them in a different spot. So all the way through, anybody pays any super chat money, we'll put their name on a shirt. Whoop, whoop, I'm sat here ready and raring to go on the most uncomfortable seat ever. So there you are, John's coming in a minute. £1,000, go. Who's going to bid for it? And any donations via super chat, you will go on the shirt. And I'd also like to see a bid for the shirt. So make sure when you bid, you say what you're bidding for. Tracy's straight in at £100. Well done, Tracy. I had a feeling someone like Tracy wouldn't mess about. Not with that. A1 Coins is in at 120 quid. Chris Bree's in at 250. And we have John Gamble on the shirt. Oh, this is going to be amazing 24 hours, this is. John Gamble. Chris is in at £250. And remember, whatever this goes for, 15% of it goes to the pot. So we finish my shift off with a nice big one, and you've got 6 minutes, and I reckon we'll count that down. And I think you're amazing. I think all the people that are doing this and giving up their time, Warren, John, Richard, Steve, Hannah, Bungle, Matt's Coins, Coins and More, Dean, My Family Collects. I hope I haven't missed anybody out, because I would kick myself if I did. But bless you all, and thank you very much for everybody for taking part and keeping this going. We have got an entire 24-hour stream, all the way round, 24-hour stream. So, you know, we're really pleased about that. I'm really proud about that. £305 from Chris. This is a good one. What's that? 15% of that? That's like nearly 50 quid going in the pot. Cool. Chloe, £1,000 worth of points into your rewards account. Spend £1,000 on whatever you like. I'm ending my one with a big one. Big one. And it's up to £310 at the moment. And we are counting down. Trust me, the bigger your bid, the more chance of knocking people out. You need to do what Tracy tried to do in the first place. Straight in there, wallop. You missed me. Missed you. And Scott Donaldson. Only the nicest man in the coin world, and I missed him out, didn't I? Sorry, Scott. Scott, you know you're my favourite. That's it, Chloe. £1,000 worth. £330, £350. Can't go wrong with that. £350 is the bid at the moment. Hello, Alan. Not unless you live in Weymouth, we can't. I live in Weymouth. £355 we're up to. Counting down from 360 coming in from A1 coins. You've only got a couple of minutes left because John's going to be coming straight on, and then I'm going to go. It doesn't matter about restarting the count. We've got to finish on time, so that'll just be a countdown all the way down. Okay. Get in with your bids now. Get in with your bids now. Don't mess about because you'll lose it. At the moment, it's going for less than half price. 380 from Chris Spree. Someone get in there with 400. Someone get in there with 400. 380 with Chris Spree. Counting down from 10. 400 with A1 coins. 400 with A1 coins. Someone else get in there quick. We're not counting down from 20. Someone get in there quick with a bigger amount. 405 from Chris Spree. Come on, come on. Get in there. I'd go in at 500 if you want to win it. 410 with A1 coins. Hold it there. Hold it there. Take a pause. This is going to be your last couple of seconds. 415 from Chris Spree. And I think he might have just clinched it. Sold. 415. Well done, Chris. Chris Spree had £1,000 reward points, and it was £415 paid. So 15% of that is 60 something pound. Not bad start off for the Mayor's charity, is it? At £1,000 in reward points, £415 paid. Authorised by me. Cheers, all. We'll go and pay now. Thank you very much. Where are we paying for the shirt today? Well, for the shirt today, I just want to bid on it. Somebody give me a quick bid so we've got the bidding started. Somebody go in at a tenner for the shirt. Well, look, we'll finish the auction on my shift tomorrow for the shirt, so it can go on all day long. See how much you can raise for the shirt, all the jockeys, with the bidding, and complete with the cufflinks. Right? Somebody throw me in a £10 bid. Because John's coming up in about 30 seconds. A1 coins is in with a £10 bid. £10 for the shirt. No one else bid. Right, don't need anybody else to bid at the minute. I just wanted somebody on the ticket. We've got somebody on the ticket. A1 coins has bid £10 for the shirt. Global Hunter has paid £25 for me to go out and wear this shirt this afternoon, looking a knob. So I'm going to. And thank you very much to everybody else. And see what you can do. And let me know who pays up. Anybody by Super Chat, RJ Coins as well. Because I will add you to the shirt. Thanks a lot, everybody. That's fantastic. That's a good start, I reckon. Good start, good start. Over to you, John.